Welcome back. If you was here yesterday, we did. Was it yesterday? It might have been last night. Um, we went through we went through the first book of Fancy, so you might want to check that out. That was pretty cool. Shout out to everybody who came through on that live. We had some fun. I'm gonna grab some colors. Let me go get to it. So part of this thing was talking and talking and talking. So we're gonna answer. Blanco. So we're gonna play today. We're gonna channel a little bit more. Let's see. I'll turn y'all around. That way you can see the thing. There we go. And I'll be able to see some comments maybe. And I think we may do a reading tonight. Yes. Yes. It's just one of them days. You ever just had the itch to get back to something? That's what this is. This is definitely me itching to get back to it. I see some places I want to experiment on. And do all that fly stuff to it. Let me see. Especially over here at the tail. Squad. Let's just bring it back. We're going to work on this one part anyway. So no big deal. Let's get a little bit of black. And we're just going to get these scales under control. Let's use a little bit of what's that, purple? What is that? There we go. That's done. Well, not quite. We still got a little bit down here. But I gotta make sure it matches up with the other side. So bang, bang, bang. And I gotta remember that this sits up about that high. Then we want to get the head. Kind of want to tighten the face up a little bit. It's a beautiful looking face. Kind of whimsical. Very light hearted. And we're going to add a little shadowing to it. Give it a little bit more depth. Like some kind of companion or something. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I might go right under there. There we go. And we'll kind of separate this a little bit more. Because I kind of want it curved in. So we're going to have to put some scales in here to kind of show that curve, that bend in the neck. It'll be about right here. Yes, it is. It didn't start out that way. It started out as just hair down here. I don't know. It just turned into a dragon. And it was a little bit out of bounds, so I kept it. You know what I mean? Because it looked like it was a part of her hair. It was coming out of her hair. If you put this right here, and put this one right here, you'll see what I mean. So it sits about right there. It shoots down out of her hair. And this is funky. I don't know what I was thinking at this time. I was doing a lot of 3 sets. Paintings with 3 pieces, separate pieces, but 2 of them are smaller than the other one, than the main one. No, no doubt. Thank you very much. Take any advice like that to heart. Well, I've been at this for quite a while, but I still haven't lost any of the passion for it. Thinking what we could turn these into. They kind of look like horns, but they don't. I don't know, they're almost like ears. think I'm gonna turn into fins. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try that. See what it looks like. If we don't like it, we can always go back. This is more underwater scene anyway, so it would make sense to make it like that. Maybe even that one too. Put a little extra something on top. Then we can merge it together with some of this mint on the top. Yeah, who would have thought mint and burgundy went together so well? There's also some pink that can be added. Let's get a little pink in there. Brighten it up just a little bit more. Let me see if this is the same page. And tap it off with some light. Mm-mm. I was about to say, I thought you ran out. A very inopportune time. And let's get a little darker in there. Just a little. Choose some navy or some black. Yeah, that's a good color. That's a good navy. And then we'll add a little bit of black to it. Just to kind of take it down. But we don't want it too dark. So that's why I put the blue in there. Get a take some of that sting off and blend it in with this plum we got going on. Now we can make some little details like almost like little feathers. And then we can separate this part and define it a little bit more. And then we'll do some little freckles or something. All right, get a little bit of that blue. Oops. Some tissue. Get this nonsense out of there. This is a little yellow. Might need some orange for that. And sometimes you just get that from it sitting somewhere. I know this one's got a few miles, so I might spray it again too. And we can lighten this up too. How about that? Put some mix a little pink and yellow. Make that orange kind of pop a little. And just go right over that. But now we can definitely see the difference in the colors. It's a bit more vibrant. It's gonna take a little bit more yellow to get this out though. We'll have to let this dry. And we don't care if it bleeds into the dragon. Slightly. Perfect. Almost. Still got that there. Maybe we just have to turn it into something. Let's put one more little coat on top. Just a streak. Nah, that's gotta dry. We'll add a little bit of this pink though. It'll start eating away at it. We'll add a little bit too. Still don't know what that shit is sticking out of there, but I guess some things are better left to the imagination. We might go back to that as well. Matter of fact, we are. We're gonna go back to some digital while this dries. This is not a major production. It's just really fine tuning. Some highlights, whatever. I don't want to overdo it though. And I would like to take some off of here. But not so yellow. This feels more pale. It's like a pale yellow. Let's see what this does. This is coral. Just a little bit closer, let's see. Just a little bit closer. It's lighter than the pink. Oh, okay. We'll take it. And then we'll play with it into this green a little bit. So we'll go directly to that. Yep, there it is. Got it out of there. So I guess we're going to really change the tone in the background up top at least. Not mad. Not mad at that. That's pretty good. Let's see how the other side is dried up. I'm going to hit some of that right there. Some more of that plum. Just to tone it down a little bit. But if they're going this way, they gotta go this way, that way. I kind of got ahead of myself. So we gotta kill all these white ones up top. No problem. Then we can start rounding it off. This shit been bothering me all week. This shit right here. Just little like touches. No big deal. Who? Where was that at? Hello? Make yourself at home. And this blue really works it out. It's a nice color scheme though. I guarantee it looks a little different for y'all. gonna go in here, and that'll be it. We gotta make a V out of it somehow. It's gonna be all right though. Just like that. That's better. Just a little bit of depth. Oh, looks like we got some ASMR. About to open this door right quick. Excuse me 1 second, folks. No big deal. Oh, so much for that. And these little lines here too. These little drip marks. Very unattractive. And this is a good replacement color. This coral works nice. He's a lot more getting down here in the dark. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get on there. Perfect. Put a nice thick coat on top. So when it dries, we should be able to put one more on top and be good. Just get rid of some of these little spots. No need for them floating around. And I think the final thing we'll do is the hair up here. Merge that green and that purple a little bit better. So we'll let that dry. While we let that dry, we're going to flip. And we're going to do a little digital art today as well. So y'all get the full Monty almost. So this is one of the spreadsheets that's going in the book. And I had it on 2 separate pages so you can see the difference between each side. So we're just changing the tones so they match. But I really get to play with these buildings or these structures. Oops. Figure out what the heck I was doing in some of these places. Okay, I see that. All right. So what we're going for here is scale. The size of doorways, stone columns, things really far, but you don't want to get too detailed. It's just a little blurry, that's all. So we're going to take some of that out and darken some of these areas up so it looks like you know what I'm saying. You'll see. Again, adding more depth. We can even move in a little bit more. So it's like some kind of bridge. And let's say right here we get to make some more of that interpretation. We'll put some doorways. And we'll go ahead just a little bit darker. Now, let's back out. Sometimes you stay there too long, you will get caught. You gotta merge it with the bigger picture. So this is like all background foliage, blah, blah, blah. It just needs a little bit of depth. A little bit of depth. And we'll just add some blue. Oh, got another bridge. Green better. We could even sneak a waterfall in here if we wanted. I forgot we have a lot of extra room. We can extend this. I don't know how far I want to go though, because this is still going to be a spreadsheet. I don't want to do all that extra work, but we'll see. We already got the outline for it. Now we're just getting that gap, that visible gap. And a lot of that is the background. So that's basically what you gotta do. You gotta match the temperature. And now let's do some really fun stuff. Let's get over on this building. This little temple. It's like a dragon temple. Got a dragon sitting on top. Now whether it's alive or not, I'm kind of still in the air, but do that. Let's take this gray. Now we can sell the background. So that's a waterfall back there. But it's not quite, let's try some of this. Viola. It's not just that little bit makes it that much more. This is a lot more. It's not smudged like this over here. So we're at an hour. We did another hour. A little bit of everything. Might come back later, finish her up a little bit more, and finish up some more of this. So we'll see you then.